Okay, Facebook and Instagram is live. Facebook and Twitter and all those places is live.
Okay. What's my girl's name again? Joanne.
All right, we're live. We're
Are we on the
live.
right networks?
Yes.
Do we have enough stripes down there?
Yes.
Let's see who's on. What time of day is it?
It's morning for a lot of people.
Good morning to one side of the world. If you're up early, are you praying? Are you on Instagram already? Now I know what you do with your morning. Okay. Let me see. Facebook, YouTube. Are you coming in? Are you coming in? Who's there? Yeah, you see I'm in the chair, right? It's early morning, but share. Call somebody to join. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff while I'm getting beautified. You get to see the process of beautification today. I am under arrest today. My birthday is coming up on Friday, and Tega decided that I needed to do a photo shoot. I'm going to let you all in on a little secret today. And that is, hey, Tags, I think this needs to be centered more, the phone. Anyway, where was I? I was going to make a confession that I am a reluctant, okay, that's too much. A little bit more. There you go. Right. Thank you. She always has coerced me into taking pictures. Did you know that, Joanne? I am a reluctant photograph specimen or whatever you want to call it. I'm a reluctant model. Yeah, that's it. So every time that I take pictures, we go back and forth about it because I'm so over the pictures. I actually think I have a little bit of resentment that I need to be healed of when it comes to social media because I'm tired of taking pictures. Now, that being said, I'm passionate about reaching people. So it's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? Because this is the world we live in now, where people want to watch and observe and see what you're up to and hear from you constantly. And I do love connecting with people. I love uplifting them, empowering them, inspiring them, giving them wisdom from the word. Because trust me, I have none of my own. I just regurgitate what God says. Because my mama told me a long time ago, opinions are like butts and noses. Everyone has one. Some are cuter than others. And some aren't so cute. You know that, Joanne? So anyway, Tega has assigned Joanne to do my face. And I'm actually kind of enjoying not having to do my face myself. So I want to see what I'm going to look like when she's done. She's got great eyebrows, so I'm hoping she'll give me great eyebrows. And then she's going to do lashes and do smoky eyes. And then I'm going to unveil this amazing outfit that was made for me for my birthday. All of this was consigned by Miss Tega Ba. And what else are we doing today, Joanne? We're doing some pictures around the house. And then we're going to go to the botanical gardens, which is gorgeous. So she'll probably end up using this footage some kind of way to make a vlog to show the whole day. Or we'll just keep popping in live all day so that you see the whole thing. But yeah, Tags, are you going to make a vlog out of this by the time we're done? As you tape the whole day, or what's going to happen here? Tell me.
I haven't got that far.
You haven't gotten that far in your thought process? Okay.
No, let me just do my Hey, everybody.
How are you? She's harassing me. You see, this is what happens. I'll joke and see if he wants to come to the shoot. That's at the Botanical Gardens. You have my phone. You just took it from me.
Hi, Michelle Ortega. Hi. Oh, Marsha. Happy
Hi,
birthday.
Marsha. You see what she's doing to me today? Torture.
Wow.
Anyway, let me call him right quick. Let me see. Anyway, so we're going to go to the Botanical Gardens. The Botanical Gardens in Ghana are beautiful. There's even like a boat ride there, and all these really interesting structures and flowers and foliage that make really beautiful pictures happen. So I'm really excited about going there to take some pictures. And then we're going to go to Coco Brite. And Coco Brite is what? Maybe about 40 minutes outside of Accra. I have a girlfriend that has a training institute there, right on the ocean. We're going to go and take some pictures of sunset. That should be really pretty. Oh, and I have to show you later, but Tega had these crowns made. I don't know why she got into this crown thing. Joanne, help me out. Why do I have to put a crown on my head?
The category is royalty.
The category is royalty. Well,
Yes.
I am a princess. My father was a chief of Adam. It's on the way to Cape Coast. You could see it. So that's not something I share a lot, but yeah, I guess that makes me a princess if he's a chief. So I have inherited my right to royalty naturally and genetically, and also spiritually, because I am a chosen people, a royal priesthood, called out of darkness into his marvelous light. Yes, I am. So yeah, that's part of it. But that makes you royal too. Do you know Jesus? Can I get a witness? Hey. Okay. Yeah. If you know him, you're royalty too. We are a chosen people, a chosen generation. I love it. Back to our roots. Oh, I guess that leads me to a really important fact that I need to share with you about now. You know, I'm going to start doing tours to Ghana. The site is live with payment plan in place. Okay, you can pick a date. If none of those dates work for you and you've got a group of people that want to come, you can contact me and we can set up a date just for you. How about that? What do I want to say on that? Come Home with Michelle. That's the name of the tour. And if you go to my website, you'll see a link there. Will they see a link there?
Yes.
They'll see a link there. Yeah. That will give you information on how you can come home with me for 7 days or 10 days. Or if you want to custom something. Again, contact me and we can work that out for you. You decide you want to stay longer and do more things, we can make that happen. Yeah, I'm really excited about that because for years people have come here. Everyday travelers, celebrities, and 2019 was when they had the year of return, and it became a big thing to come to Ghana. Ghana is considered one of the safest countries in Africa. You know that Africa is the continent, and then it has countless countries, right? You know that. So 2019, we were overrun with tourists, celebrities, Essence Magazine, everyone was here. And when people come, I don't know how they find me, but they do. And, or they say somebody told them that they should call me because I know the inside scoop on stuff, which I do because I've been living here for 10 years. So what happens is I take them to places off the beaten track that are not tourist attractions because they've already done the tourist thing. Like Leroy Campbell came and I took him shopping and he bought fabric, and I'm going to be sharing that in a vlog. He bought fabric at the shop and went home and did an entirely new collection with the fabric in the painting, and he gave me a litho first run off of it. I have number 2 of 100 out of one of the paintings he did. And I'm so excited. I've had it framed. I'm going to be hanging it in my room, so I'll think of Leroy every morning when I wake up. Angela Rye came, CNN correspondent and activist, and I took her to my cousin's chocolate factory, and we made chocolate Easter bunnies. So there are cute and fun things to do here that you don't normally get to do if you're just taking a normal tour. Plus, I want to take you on a spiritual journey in Ghana. I want you to come and not just see the landscape, not just rediscover the history, not just redefine yourself with your roots, but truly have the talk about identity. Do you know how strong you are? You might not be feeling that strong today, but you are an Arabian horse. What do I mean by that? You know how they created the Arabian stallions, those amazing beasts that you see that are just like objects of perfection and strength and resilience. They were created by literally running across the desert, and then they would mate the survivors and run them across again and mate them again. And they let all the weak ones die off as they went back and forth, and it literally created a super horse. When you think about the slave trade, it's the same concept. Only the strong survived. And you are what remains from those strong survivors. So you are proof that you also are Arabian stallions. You're African stallions because you are a survivor of the strongest that survived the arduous trip across the ocean where many died and were thrown overboard or just subjected to the hard labor that they had. Some died off because they weren't made for that. So only the strong survived, and you are a descendant of those strong people. That makes you amazing. And so small wonder that whenever African Americans or Africans anywhere in the world decide to do something, they excel at it. We excel in sports. We excel in entertainment. We excel in medicine. We excel in law. We excel in inventions. If I started listing here the things that Black people invented, it would shock you. Did you know that a Black man invented blood plasma and then died because when he had an accident, they refused to give him blood? Did you know that? Yeah. So, we excel in anything that we decide. Math, now spelling bees, gymnastics, and I don't want to stick to just the showy stuff, because did you know that a Ghanaian was part of the team that created the COVID vaccine? In medicine, aerodynamics, you name the field, once we put our hand to it, we excel at it. And that is because a super race was bred. I love how God is. He has such a great sense of humor, in Egypt, when they decided to kill the Israelite babies, they flourished and thrived. Midwives refused to kill them, and they became mightier and mightier and mightier until they became a nation that people feared, even though they were a small group of people. So you might be thinking today, well, I'm in a minority. No, you're in the majority spiritually, because God allowed the last laugh to be on them and created a super race out of those that others chose to dominate. Wow, that is so powerful. Think about that for a minute and just, hug yourself right now and say, I am strong, I am resilient, I am the descendant of strength, I am an African stallion. Woo! Did you feel that?
Wow. All of that?
All of that. And so when you come to Ghana, we're going to take the emotional, historical, and spiritual trip back to you. It's a journey to you. It's a journey to your wholeness. It's a journey to you rediscovering the parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. I'm going to tell you, as a child, my mother and father went their separate ways, and I moved to Barbados and went to school for a while. My father is Ghanaian. My mother is West Indian. And then she married an American, and we moved to America. And I always kind of felt like a fish out of water, in a sense, Like I quite didn't quite fit. I was different. I was different in school. I was different everywhere I went. And I did not know where my natural father was. I have an amazing father, Mr. William Reuben McKinney. He's still with me. And then my natural biological father was George Kofi Apiasan Hammond. Well, I did not know where my natural father was because, as I said, my mother and father separated. Are you okay, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
You're breaking my flow. Anyway, as I was saying, my aunt was traveling on a trip to visit the continent of Africa and do a whole tour. And I asked her, could she find my father? Which she miraculously did when she checked into the hotel. She asked if anyone had heard of a George Hammond. And the bellman said, yes, madam. He comes here every day at 5 o'clock with his clients. He's the founder of Merchant Bank. So that's how my dad was found. And when we reconnected, I remember I wrote a spoken word piece that said, I found myself when I stepped into my father's eyes. All the pieces that had been disconnected became connected because I stood face to face with a part of my origin. I say a part because I believe that men deposit, but women deliver. That's the power of the woman, that we deliver what the man deposits. So I was just overwhelmed. It was amazing. We had the same signature. Can you imagine? I had not seen him since I was 2, but the gene pool is deep. So why do I say that? Because when you come to Ghana and you learn of your history and your feet touch the soil here, there's a reconnect that's going to happen in your soul because you'll be back to your origin. I experienced it the first time I came to Ghana. Something special happened. I connected with this place. And when I got on the plane to go back to America, I cried all the way home. I felt like I was leaving a piece of myself behind. And I know that when you come, you're going to reconnect in the same way, that you're going to have an experience like you've never had before. So this is not a tour. This is an experience that I want you to come and have with me. I want to walk you through it. I want to talk you through it. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. So it's a very different type of tour. So I hope that you will go to my website to sign up to join me on that tour. We have set up dates for November of this year and then dates throughout the year next year. So, you know, you can put yourself on a budget, save your shekels and be here. Hey, this is a dream. Let me tell you something. This is not the media's Africa. It's not even your mama's Africa, okay? It is very different. Everyone that's ever come here has just been wowed and going, this is not what I expected. I'm going to tell you something, honey. You need to pack your bags and move over here because people are living well here. A lot better than a lot of people in America. So I want you to experience this and see what the options are for your life. You don't have to be in a place where it's a crime to be Black. You can come and walk the streets where kings walk through forests, okay? Come and connect with yourself in a very special way and get a new sense of self. That's what it's about. It's about rediscovering who you really are. I'm excited because we're going to have a visitor, a very special visitor. The survivors of the Wall Street Massacre and her brother are coming. And we're rolling out the red carpet for her and doing a lot of special ceremonies. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be excited to meet her. 107 years old. My goodness. Her brother is 100. Okay. So anyway, come home with Michelle. That's what it's all about. But so why am I sitting here today while I'm talking to you? Because Tega has decided I need to do a shoot for my birthday. My birthday is Friday. And everybody's been asking me what I want for my birthday. I don't know. I don't know what I want for my birthday. I'm thinking about the fact that my music ministry needs a new keyboard. Okay. So I'm probably there, you know, like We need a new keyboard. That make me happy to have it so I can continue making music and worshiping the Lord. I can't really think of what I want, but you know, if you want to bless me or donate something, Cash App is $MMH Ministries, or Zelle or PayPal is admin@michellehammond.com. So if I've been a blessing to you and you want to bless me for my birthday, you can contribute to my ministry keyboard. How about that? That would be a great birthday present for me. Anyway, Taker, what else am I talking about today? I don't know. The tour. Oh, a new semester of Love You Masterclass is beginning September 13th. That's going to be great. It'll be the third semester. We've had so many amazing testimonies come out of the first two. As a matter of fact, people are taking the class over and over again because once you sign up and register, you have access for forever. There's a community that's been formed with a private page on Facebook. They have their own WhatsApp thread where they talk incessantly all day long and support one another. So if you are a woman or man, I don't see why men don't join. Men need help too when it comes to love. And you want a strong network of support, whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you're single again. This is the place for you. It's not just about the class. It's not just about learning how to win in love, but it's about being in a community that supports you, to help you make right choices, to overcome loneliness, to help you break cycles of unsuccessful relationships you've had in the past. All of that. We're going to take all of that one step at a time. The first three modules, I don't even get to relationships. I'm dealing with you. I'm trying to straighten you out so that you have the right mindset and approach to love, a better understanding of what love is, what it looks like, what you need to expect, what your standards need to be, what they don't need to be, what's magical thinking, what are fantasies versus the reality of what God really wants you to have an experience, which ultimately will make you fulfilled and joyous and amazingly fulfilled, yes. Plus, fulfilling purpose, of course, because you know what? Purpose has to come before partner, or it's backwards. So, Love You Masterclass is starting. And for those who have time constraints and budget constraints, I've added something special just for you called Love Capsules. It's a subscription that's for a year. You will get 3 capsules per week in your mailbox where you can watch them at your leisure, ponder the heart questions, and do the inner work at a much slower pace, but it delivers the same impact that the Love You Masterclass does, except it's not an intensive. The Masterclass is a 3-month intensive. It is 6 modules with 10 lessons each, 6 master classes with me after every module. At the end of every module, we do a Q&A special master class. They have been fire, is all I can say. I have to shut them down. One day I left the master class and they went on for 2 more hours on their own. Can you imagine, Joanne? These folks can talk. I was worn out. I was like, ooh, they've gotten all of me. I got to get off while I'm still making sense. They kept on talking. So they've built community. People are very transparent and willing to be accountable to one another in the community, the Love You community. And it's just been amazing. So on this module, you're going to get a couple free goodies. If you pay the full amount up front, you'll get a one-on-one coaching session with me, or you can do a payment plan. We're going to have a movie night. I'm giving you 2 free novels on top of the lessons that are pre-recorded so that you can do them in your own time. And let me see, what else? You get a workbook. So there's a lot going on with that class, okay? I mean, it is packed. All my friends are saying that I made it too cheap, but I made it too cheap because I wanted people to be able to afford the class. I'm much more passionate about reaching people and helping them. It's not about the money. It's about you. You get tools you need to navigate love and life properly. We're going to be talking about the keys to love, life, and happiness. God wants us whole. He wants us happy. He wants us thriving. He wants us fulfilled. He wants us fruitful. He wants us living purposeful lives. And that's what the Love You Masterclass is all about. It gives you the tools and the keys to do that. And Love Capsules will do that as well. There's 2 levels of Love Capsule subscriptions. So you can also, again, go to the website and get all that information. What else do I want to say about that, James?
That's all. What else?
We have MMH Hangout this weekend. First Saturday of every month. Always a fire conversation. Women and men log on from all over the world for these conversations. We have Apostle Moses with us. We will be talking about the kingdom mindset. And this is going to be a revolutionary, deep, and profound session because this is where the keys are for overcoming. If you're struggling financially, spiritually, emotionally, relationally, the answers are within adopting a kingdom mindset that helps you to see things from a different perspective, from God's perspective, so that you can navigate through life and get the results that you want. So this is a really critical one. And I encourage you to sign up. People have been signing up, and I know that it's going to be an amazing class. You will not want to miss it. That is this coming Saturday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 Central Time, 10:30 Pacific Time, 6:30 West African Time, 5:30 Ghana time. So now, let me see, and what's that? 7:30 South African time. So now you know your time zone. You don't have any excuse to miss this one. This one is going to be fire. It's going to revolutionize the way you view your walk with the Lord and how you look at life, period. It's going to change your perspective and create a shift, a paradigm in your thinking and in your approach to what you do. So it's a critical class for you to attend. And there's a time of networking. You get to meet other people from all over the world. People log on from everywhere: Philippines, England, Ireland, the States, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Dubai. Oh, we've had people, from Brazil? We've had people from everywhere. Fiji. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? India. So many different places. So women and men are meeting one another on this platform, making friends from all over the world. I do thank COVID for this, that it really made the world a much smaller place. In the midst of all the crises and all the fallout of it, it forced us to approach how we reach one another differently. And we've discovered that the world is small it's a small world after all, as they say in Disney. So I just want you to connect. I want you to get the tools that you need to live the life you want and get the love you need. This is all about living, loving, and overcoming. That's my mission in life, to transform your mind, to renew your mind so that your life is transformed. Are there any questions on your tapes? Do you know if anybody's asking questions? Anyway, take a setting up for the photo shoot that she's all excited about me doing. Take a bob. Anyway, yeah.
Joanne is on the makeup.
So Joanne is doing my makeup. How am I looking? Because I
Jay
can't
Slade's
see
makeover.
I'm gonna let myself be surprised.
Jay to the slaves to the makeover.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so this is, I'm getting made over.
you're in Ghana, you're in Accra. In fact, you can book her to travel. Joanne, would you go?
Ready for you.
Everybody ready, Joanne.
Yeah, there
Just
you go.
book her.
Let me tell you
Available
something.
for travel.
Let me tell you something. Africa is the birthplace of fashion, and don't you ever forget it, okay? Makeup, hair, they're going to be out Beyonce. And you know Beyonce be slaying with the hair, right? And the makeup. But they outdo her, okay? They've got it down to a science, and they can make your head look any old kind of way. And the makeup, oh my goodness. It is more than an art here.
It's looking lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. Tega says I'm looking lovely already. Is that true? Because I
Somebody
can't see
said that,
anything.
that the makeup already looks good. So
Okay. You know, it's interesting because you can do your makeup. And Joanne, I know I made Joanne nervous, but I have to tell you, I had a really bad experience. Because all of you know by now that I always do my makeup myself. I only do my makeup myself, right? Very rarely does someone else touch my face. And it's because early on when I was a new author, Harvest House sent me out on a tour of interviews from my book, What to Do Until Love Finds You. And I got to one stop and they had said, oh, we'll do your makeup for you. And I said, okay. And I sat down in the chair and the makeup artist put this really dark foundation on me and said, we have to make you darker for the camera. And I was like, I'm already dark. Honey, by the time she was done with me, I looked like I was in blackface. I looked like I should have just been singing, oh, mammy. And that ruined me. I was afraid after that for people to touch my face because, you know, here I am sitting talking about my book looking like I had fallen in a charcoal pit or something. It was horrible. I was completely just, I don't even know the word. It was like when Simba's hair got cut and he was depressed and he was just totally like, oh, my hair is gone. That's how I felt that day. I couldn't even talk straight. I couldn't even think because I knew I was looking bad. When I looked at that film, I was like, oh, help me, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Why did this person do this to me? What did I do to them? So anyway, now you understand, Joanne, why I freaked out, man, because I'm like, oh, Lord.
She's not afraid to worry.
Now that's interesting, Joanne, because you do foundation and then you do eyes. I always do the eyes first and then do foundation because I end up getting my powder all over my face.
oh,
But you're much more professional than me, so that's the way I do it to protect myself. But everybody has a different technique, though. You know, I was in advertising many years ago, many years ago. And I wrote and produced commercials for Ford Motor Company, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, all the big blue chip accounts, and an agency called Burrell Advertising, which was then the largest African-American advertising agency in the U.S. And we would fly to LA and New York and do all these fabulous shoots. And so we got to work with like all these amazing makeup artists and hair designers. You know, some of the most famous ones at the time were Byron Barnes. I think he has a line of makeup now. Jones was huge at the time. He was doing all the stars. He was doing Cher, the Jackson 5, Donna Summer, you know, all the big major stars at the time. He was doing that. And I would just stand there and watch them, see how they put stuff on. It was very amazing. So that's how I learned to do my own makeup. It was watching them do it. But you know, makeup artists, they have a whole routine that they do that we don't have the patience to do. So when they do it, it stays on and it doesn't move. And I don't know how they accomplish all of that. I just slap it on and spray my face with Urban Decay and keep it moving. I love Urban Decay because they have a line where it really doesn't move. And then their spray, their makeup fixer is phenomenal. So, how am I looking, y'all? I can't tell.
traumatized.
Am I traumatized? I don't feel traumatized yet.
You feeling traumatized?
I decided to trust. I'm yielding to the process. You know, okay, so let me talk about that for a minute because that just made a light go on in my head. You know, This is what happens with God, us and God. God is trying to beautify us and groom us, and we're not trusting his hand. We're not trusting his handiwork. We want to see what he's doing. We want to know what he's doing. And sometimes he's just saying, relax, be still, and know that I am God. When I'm done, Jeremiah 29:11 in the Message version says, I know what I'm doing. I got it all planned out. He had the original vision of what you look like, what your life would look like, the purpose that you would fulfill. As a matter of fact, he made you on purpose for a specific purpose that he had in mind. That's why you were created for his pleasure. But in giving him pleasure, you get pleasure. Never forget that. That's the same secret for a good lover. If you focus on giving pleasure, you'll get pleasure. If you focus on just getting love and pleasure for yourself, someone will be left out of the mix and it will not be as enjoyable an experience. Don't make someone have to fake pleasure because you're being selfish. Oh, is that too much information?
It's like, why? Just talk about God. Just leave it there. We just have to take it to the pleasure. Like,
God created love making. He knew how he wanted it to go. And so when we learn how to submit to him and see the power of sacrifice, because that's the thing too. He wanted us so bad that he gave up what was dearest to him to gain us. I don't think that's our attitude about love. Love for us is all about what we get. But love in God's mind is everything that we give. Again, back to masterclass. Love. What is love? When you look at the definition of love in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, you literally see the personality of God. That's what you see. That's what you get. It talks about what he's giving, what he's not inflicting, and what he's giving. Okay? So when we look at love, we need to ask ourselves, are we modeling God? Are we modeling Christ when we say that we love others? Are we loving in a God-like fashion, or is it the love version that you came up with, that you invented? Things to think about. How am I looking, y'all? We still putting on the makeup. Are you getting ready for work? What's happening over there? I'm at work. This is what I do. Are you impressed with the brushes that I have? She's like, oh. Yeah, I am obsessed with brushes. I'm sorry that they weren't cleaned out for you. I should have cleaned them, but since they're mine, in this scare COVID time, you have to use your own brushes. But she's impressed with my brush collection. I must be hungry. I can't talk anymore. So where are we now?
I have to cut lashes by herself. Joa, what?
Because I don't like them when they look like bats have landed on your face. Those I don't like.
You have to
them thick ones where it looks like bats are on your face. I don't like those.
And these are Joanne. Let me show them. These are Joanne's lashes from her. Look, am I showing you? Okay. You can order them, and they will be delivered to you.
Look at that! I'm so consistent, aren't I? I think I picked two of the same, didn't I? No, they're different, but they're slightly. They're kind of like.
Ma, you see this one?
Am I? Huh?
She doesn't like long.
Okay.
Well, let it still be full at the same time.
I like it slightly fluffy, but not too long. But this or this, what do you think? I don't know. Let me see this one. Because, like I said, I don't like it when it looks like bats have landed on my. These are kind of cute. Okay.
Yeah, this goes down.
Okay, what do you recommend? This one looks kind of cute. It's a little thicker, but it looks okay.
That one looks good. The one I gave you. I'm just saying.
Tega likes thick. So
because I don't have
I trust her.
Lashes. I don't have eyes. So I need something.
You do have
no,
eyes.
I don't. My eyes are. If I open my eyes, they all go inside my head.
No, you have beautiful eyes. You just don't appreciate your eyes.
All right. Cool.
So which ones are we doing? You want these because we're doing pictures? Okay. These look nice. I'm gonna have to take these.
Let me see.
regular?
Yeah, they look regularly nice.
I'm sorry.
It's a James Lane's lashes. Get yours. It's early for people. People are still sleeping.
Now you know what? See, I fooled you, didn't I? Because I have lashes
I know
on.
you do.
Okay.
But you fixed it up.
Yeah. They go underneath. They're not single. They're not singles. They're lashifies. You see, they go on like that.
Oh, I see. But it look like the.
They look like individuals. Yeah. Thank you.
Can I put mascara on?
Yeah, or we can take them off if it's gonna. Okay. You're gonna add to it.
So this one I put it.
Okay. Yeah, if I put these on, they stay on for about a week. And you don't feel them at all. That's what I like. Lashify people should sponsor me. As much as I talk about their lashes.
You should send them and say, hey, I talk about your lashes all the time. Just come to me. The makeup was fast though. I only take like 1 hour.
It's not to 1 hour.
Is 41 minutes.
She has a very flawless skin. So the skin is already
Prep already.
yeah.
Thank you, Jesus, for the flawless skin. It's hard work to get flawless skin.
That's all.
Lash application is a quiet process. So, mommy, botanical gardens. You really want to go to botanical gardens?
You don't want to go?
I mean, we can go. Give me whatever.
I don't know why I feel the need to be around some foliage and flowers and stuff.
Okay. That's fine. Is that thing that you saw in the botanical gardens that day?
Their structure.
That structure thing that is making you say you want to go there, you want to go there. Let's go. Hope it's not too hot outside because that's another thing.
Is it hot outside? It doesn't look like it. It looks a little gray today.
What's the weather?
Where is Joey? Did you reach him?
No. You have to cut.
No Joey.
Yesterday he said he's stuck in the studio, so I'm guessing he's tired.
What?
You said no.
I was talking about Joey.
Okay. I thought people call me Joey.
Oh,
Is it good? It looks long.
she's giving me side eye. It looks good.
When
Okay.
you are saying, I want you to look at it like that. Why are you saying?
It looks good. It looks full.
That's what she wants to hear.
Where does it feel? It's not like it's not on my lips.
Okay.
It felt like it was on the crease of it.
It's the one on the. What did they used to do?
Let's remove that one on that because it looks very. Just remove that one.
Just slide this gently. Just pull it.
Mhm. But
It feels like it's up higher for some reason. It's not.
Is it?
It doesn't feel like it's on my lash line.
But this other one.
That one feels a little high too, but I have to look and see. It doesn't feel like it's down there. Why does it still feel high?
It's open your eye. Yeah, that looks better.
Huh?
It's on your lash line now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just feels like.
It is on your lash line now.
I feel like my brows
Your brows are too thick.
I don't know. Let me look. I finished with what you're doing.
What people?
I don't know. I need a mirror to see. So
What people give a mirror to see? Mua. M-U-A. Mua. Leila, come on road. Leila, come. Come. Leave the front. Go somewhere else. Thank you. Be there. Yes. Good girl. That's right. Just go to the all the way to the back. Simba,
so
not
what
you.
else are we talking about? People are watching.
They're watching the makeup. They're watching, they're learning how to put on makeup. What? Have an amazing photo shoot. Y'all love you. Love you, Marsha.
Marsha, you still watching?
I think she's going to start her day now. It's morning for people.
It's morning.
It's early morning for people.
What you gotta say, Simba? Simba, how do I look?
Mommy, your girls are fine today.
Woo, that's bright.
Blush.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm scared.
There's a word called relax. It means to breathe and just That's the meaning of the word. Breathing in more. Breathing and relax. It looks beautiful. You don't look weird. You look like yourself. It looks lovely. Just your brows are okay to me. They look fine.
What do you guys think? How's my face coming? What do you think?
They said it looks lovely.
Okay. I'm nervous.
So do you have to like your under eye?
Uh-huh. Oh, I love this pencil. Because it doesn't move. Do you know this one? I get it in Ghana. It's the only one that I put on in here that doesn't move. Everything else slides all over my face. So if you know another code, let me know. But this one.
Kaja. Have you ever used Kaja?
Yeah.
I'm asking her. I used to love Kaja. Kaja doesn't move too.
This is sharper than that. Like this is actually this is actually
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look for it.
I'll give you her number. Isn't it?
You don't even have to stress.
Yeah.
See how sharp it looks.
Mm-hmm. They use charcoal to make it. Oh, internet people.
You like that, huh? Huh?
Let me see.
Huh. I have another one, so I guess I'll share that with you. What's the name of it?
Shaded. Is it the girl?
I'll give you the number. Yep. I bought about 3 of them. I was like, give me. Once I tried one and I saw how it worked, because you put it on and it actually kind of like dries. And then it doesn't move.
But the makeup looks beautiful. Joanne. It looks good, Joanne.
I would not lash you.
She's only violent towards one person, and her name starts with T and ends with A.
Just because she's impudent. Impudent. You know what that word
Her
means?
hands always move fast towards one person alone. She doesn't even think before she slaps the person. It's like, pop, pop! Every time, on her back, on her neck.
It's like I'm going, hello, hello, and she's just completely ignoring me. And I'm like, hello, how?
So you want gloves and one mask.
I like.
See nude.
Let's do.
matte nude. When I say nude, it's not.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it could be pinky nude. It could be like
Bronzy nude.
like folding.
I don't know. I think my lips are cool, are full. No. I had this friend, Marco Baglioni. He was a makeup artist from Italy. And Marco loved lips. He would paint your lips for an hour. Just your lips. It was an art. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
He had the most amazing looking lips by the time he was done.
I'm not doing red lips.
You want red lip?
No, I don't think so.
I'm asking question. It's
No.
a question I asked.
Red gloss or matte?
For
the picture, what do you
see.
think, Joe? Are you
I say matte with a little bit of gloss right in the middle. Because I like a matte.
You like a matte lamp. Does it look good?
Hmm?
Does it look good?
I have one little request. I feel like I need a little light in here because my eyes are small. So just to keep them open, because otherwise it looks like this. Does that make sense? Yeah, because I just feel a little dark here. To just open them up.
Okay, what people? Oh, it's almost 1 hour. We don't want you to see all the final look. This is behind the scenes. You would see the pictures. What do we have here? Good morning, Rhonda. Aloha to you too, Rhonda. Uh-oh.
Are you in Hawaii?
Yeah, she's in Hawaii.
Oh, I've been to Kauai and Maui.
Happy
Beautiful.
birthday, Queen.
Thank you.
You look glorious, Michelle. Why do that's the thing. You know, Ghanaians, they say glorious birthday to you. I'm like, what is a
I
glorious
was
birthday?
created to make your praise glorious.
I'm asking question. John, have you heard them say glorious birthday? I'm like, what is glorious birthday?
We were created for his glory. Why not have a glorious birthday?
Is that even a word? Glorious birthday to you. Anyways, I'm about to end this live, guys. So that people don't see
So,
everything.
guys, we'll be back with a vlog later on of the entire day, but we wanted to share the behind the scenes with you and also give you the inside scoop on stuff coming up at MMH Ministries. Come Home with Michelle Tours to Ghana, Love You Masterclass, Love Capsules, and wait for it. I've got really something special happening in September, but I'm going to keep you in suspense for now. A little hint, we're going to go with the flow.
All right, bye.
Love you. Have a great day.
You think they want to end?